Hello everyone, Silent here. Welcome to episode 28 of Silent Survival. We are really getting up there in the episode counter. That is pretty awesome. So this episode, I want to try and finish, I say try because I'm going to try, and finish two massive projects that we've been working on for quite a while now. Number one is the GOLIATHAN. I want to get this thing completely done for everything except the decoration. That part of the project is going to take a very long time by itself. And then I also want to get the Hall of Heroes, which we started in the last episode, done, and this one just requires a bit more work. I grabbed the ender pearls and did not use them. So yeah, we just built this up last episode, and the response has been pretty good so far, except for this, which I don't even like, so that's fine. But yeah, this is pretty awesome. We're going to get to this a bit later. The first thing I want to do is get the output for our Goliathan over here done. So we're going to have it just fall down into a water stream and then go over, and then it's going to go into an item elevator, and it's just going to go into some bulk storage. That's going to be like right here in this area. So let's get to it then. So I'm thinking that we're not really going to need that much of an overflow buffer because we are sorting way too many items, and we even have spare spots in the system for additional things that we can sort. So I'm thinking maybe just like 4 double chests should be enough space, and this might actually be a good location. I want to bounce it back or push it back about a block so that it stands out a little bit. And these chests aren't going to be here. This is just random ores and stuff that we got. Actually quite a few ores and just empty shulker boxes. That was all from the big move that we did a couple of episodes ago to get all the items from around the world to the storage system. Okay, so that's automatically not going to work. There we go. I mean, that could work. Obviously, we're not going to build it out of spruce. A thing that I did have in mind originally was doing this corner on a circle or a diagonal of sorts, so maybe a little bit something like that. I really want to get these chests out of the way. All right, I have moved the chests just right over there, and now we have some space to work with. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 11 long, and if my circle generator is correct, then we should put a block here, and then 3 blocks like that, and then some like that, 3, and then this will continue out for 5, and there we go. Now we have a curved edge, which actually looks rather nice. That's going to be the first like symmetrical circle thing in our entire base. It's pretty cool. So a good spot to put the storage then, I guess, would just be in here. I guess we should probably do it 3 wide then, so there, and I'll have that circle generator linked below, by the way, because it's actually extremely useful. And there you go. That actually looks like it'll fit in place. We might actually use spruce down here. I have not decided anything for the decoration. I'm thinking we might do crystal cave ceiling, but that takes a very long time. Live stream material, there you go. Anyway, so yeah, this is looking pretty good. And now I just got to hook up the redstone. That's pretty simple stuff. I'll get that set up and show it to you guys. All right, so I set up all the redstone. Now it is pretty simple stuff, and I've done all this stuff on camera with you guys before. So we basically just have an item stream right there, and then that runs back going into a simple little dropper vader back here. It's not really a dropper vader. It's a glass elevator. But yeah, you can see the redstone for that here. Make sure that that's on 4 ticks because that makes it not tick as much. And yeah, there's the water streams, and then this goes up, and then there is more water streams, which I have not put the water in yet. So let's do that. And there we go. Not bad. And I have droppers on top of all the hoppers that I can, even saving a hopper right there. And yeah, this should work perfectly fine. That should open. These are all good. And that is going to be the overflow. So if we throw something in right over here, might want to get some ender pearls for this part. So can I even get up there? I need more ladders in this place. So hard to traverse, and I get stuck in the ceiling every time. Alrighty. Alright, so we're just going to throw some ladders into there. 5 ladders. Those should come out in our output over here. This is such a mess, back here. I really need to make it easier to get around back here. It's so crazy. So those should be going across in the item stream now. We should see them coming down over here in a second. They may have already gone, but maybe not. I have a feeling that they already passed. Okay, let's check over here. Yay, look at that. 4 ladders. Huh. 4 ladders. What happened to our 5th one? Oh, there it is. Why did it get over there? Okay. Strange. So we have our ladders. It works. That's all that matters. I don't know how that one got over to there. I don't really care either, as long as they all got there. It is that time of the episode again, and I'm sure you guys know the drill by now. Every episode, we go through the comment section of the last video and name some weapons, bows, armor, or tools after people. And if you want to get something named after you, just leave a comment on this video. It's as simple as that, and you will have a chance to get something named after you in the next episode. Anyway, this episode's people is going to be TQ, Top Hat Chaos, Tiny Star, Gaming Outlaw, BK Vitco 2, and Et's Mine. And we're also renaming one to be Super Beats. He wanted it changed to be his gamer tag and not his actual name. And I'm going to give myself a 10 out of 10 on butchering people's names for this episode. So now that we have that done, what we need to do is actually configure this thing. This has been needing to be done for a long time. I have put this off for days, for weeks probably. I don't even know how long we've been working on this storage system. But yeah, I need to go through all of these chests, manually sort this out. There needs to be an item in every single slot in the chest, kind of like how it is now, for it to work properly. And yeah, that means a lot of walking back and forth to my storage system. Luckily, I have this little thing here. You guys may have been wondering why there's a slime block here in the ground. That is because there's a hole right above me, and that means I can end a pearl directly up into this. I love that. I'm probably actually going to keep that as like a little feature, because it's just so useful. Anyway, yeah, this is probably going to take me an hour and a half, but when I come back, there should be no junk here and nothing up there as well. Bit of a progress update for you guys. I just got done with these couple stacks of netherrack, moving all of the mass amounts of items that we had up there. We had a butt ton of stone, cobblestone, and slime blocks and netherrack up there. Finally got that moved down, and now it's on to the actual like bulk of our storage, which is the random stuff. So I just tore out all those chests there. I figured that was the fastest way to get all the cobblestone out of there, because they're all completely full of cobblestone. So yeah, just broke them, got them in my hotbar now, and now we need to actually change some of these hoppers to point sideways so that they're not trying to filter. So this one's going to be for shulker boxes, so we can just put a block there temporarily, place a hopper going that way, and then we can have this be whatever we want in here for non-stackable items. I'm not sure where that other hopper went. Probably disappeared. Oh, there it is. Okay, very good. So yeah, I need to do that for all the non-stackable ones. We got one for fishing rods, bows, chest plate, horse armor. Wow, words. Another thing for bows and music discs, and I think that's all the non-stackables. Yep, looks like it. Anyway, I brought down all the valuable stuff. We got our iron chest up there, lapis, gold, and our redstone stuff. So it's going pretty good. I gotta say, this is pretty fun to watch. This bug is so annoying when you have a storage system that is just out of reach. I don't know how long that actually took, but I know one thing for sure. That was way longer than an hour and a half. It is now the next night. Yeah, but all the stuff is actually sorted. You can see all the chests here have things in them. There's that bug again. And yeah, every single slot and every single chest is filled up. We are sorting a ton of things. Oop, I need to apparently finish that one off and this one off. Wow, slacking over here. But yeah, that one's done. We got lapis and redstone and iron and all of our valuable stuff. And also the non-stackable ones, obviously. This one, and yeah, I'm not going to go through all these, but the interesting ones I will. And I think that's about it. We got that stuff. A box for torches. You know how I am with my torches. I mass craft a bunch. Anyway, last thing to really do with this entire storage system is decorate it and also add in an auto burner or a trash can. I'll probably do that off camera. That's really easy. And also, we need to set up all of our shulker boxes full of items. We need to get these all sorted out for like projects, proper things. I don't know, redstone box, blue items box, wood maybe. I don't know. That'll probably be stream material as well, or just off camera. I don't know what I'm going to put in all those, but we do have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We have 12 shulker boxes at our disposal, and we have quite a few boxes in here full of stuff. So, yeah, most of these are probably already allotted. Anyway, I'm tired of that project. We'll come back to that probably in an episode or two to maybe decorate it. Now it is time to finally do some more building in the Hall of Heroes. And let me get some materials ready, and then we can get going on this. All right, I've gotten all my materials ready, and I got a whole bunch of other random stuff as well, just the same palette as what we already have. And every time I look at this, I think it's rather nice. So first thing I did was just remove that janky, stupid little arrow of water. I didn't like that. Nobody else liked it. So I'm just going to basically go with what we already got established here, and that is pillars. So I'm going to go with probably some in this area. Actually, you know what? Let's use the pillar blocks that we've been using. So probably some starting like right here, and then it's going to go up to the ceiling and match up, and then that'll be like a little square. So yeah, I'll get that done, show it to you guys. If it's good, then we'll copy it over. If it's not, then we'll try something else. So let's see how this looks. Not terrible. I think that there's a little too many stone slabs up here. I was adding these in the corners just to see how it would look, so not too surprised that it's bad. Let's get rid of these. And now let's hop back down here. Keep over mining. The curse of instant mine. So that's not too bad. I still feel like there's too many stone slabs. Like that one right there could go as well. Otherwise, though, it's looking pretty good. I do want another contrast block. Currently, all we have is the quartz, and that is where somebody, a Twitch subscriber or a patron, will go. We're actually going to put all of the people that we have currently in the hall at the end of this episode. Didn't do it last episode. I want to get this place finished first. And I don't know where I was going. But yeah, we don't have any other contrast blocks besides the water. So we need something else. But that's looking pretty okay. I'm probably going to tinker with that a bit more. Okay, there we go. I'm liking the orange and the blue. I was kind of messing around with contrast blocks. I switched out all these ones for orange. That looked really ugly. That was like one of those ice creams, orange and yellow like cream. You know the one I'm talking about. Maybe you don't. It doesn't matter. The blue and the white did look good, but you gotta have it be symmetrical. And I just remembered that I did not replace these things over there. So I'm kind of liking how that looks. It's a nice contrast. It shows that this is Patreon because that is their orange color. That is their theme. God, words. Ugh. And I did it again. And blue over here is for Twitch. Maybe I should switch this out for purple. That's something I hadn't thought about. I don't know. I like the blue. We're sticking with it. Although, now I do want to try it. Yeah, let me get some purple concrete. By the way, this is a very easy way of making concrete. Place down a water source and then you can just fill in all the blocks. And there you go. Very, very good little technique that I came up with. So there's the purple next to the cyan. The purple is definitely a very, very distinguished color. That's a very nice purple when it's on its own. I'm not sure what I think about it in this context. It would make sense. How does it look with the orange? You know, with the orange, it might look a little bit better. Then again, it's very, I don't know, saturated. That's the word. We might just stick with cyan. I think that would be better. So I did a bit more work. I did a little centerpiece right there because we definitely needed something to finish up that part of the wall. Did a whole bunch of testing and like building and destroying with like stones brick stairs and slabs, and these locations didn't look good, just blended in. So I went for quartz. What we might actually do, and I literally just thought about this, is again add some of our contrast blocks. So we'll put a cyan right there and an orange right there. Kind of fill that in, and let's see how that looks. I don't know. You see what I mean about the orange and the white? It looks kind of weird. Yeah, I think we'll just leave it. I think we'll just leave it as polished andesite. Now I feel like it's time to finish up this ceiling. We have not done a single bit with the ceiling except with our little pillars and things. So what I'm thinking is that we will kind of connect all of the tips of the pillars. So this one will connect to this one, but it's not going to be like a straight line across. It's not just going to be like, boom, done. What I'm thinking is that we actually push it up a block, kind of like that. And of course, that is going to be a different color. I'm not sure what we'll actually use for like the ceiling block itself. We might just leave it stone, keep it simple. That's kind of cheap. I don't know. We'll have to test around with some different kinds and colors of blocks later. Maybe some light gray concrete or something. But yeah, that's my general idea. Obviously, for the longer ones, we'll push it up even higher, and then we'll have like domed squares in the ceiling. I don't know. Let me get a little section done. With these last few blocks, we should have a pretty good view of what this looks like. And I was a little bit ambitious because it was actually quite fun. But yeah, I connected up all the corners to all of the other corners in a pretty uniform fashion. Just slab, chiseled, slab, chiseled. I did change it up a little bit in some areas. I should probably make that a little bit more like that one, because otherwise it just looks weird. But then if I do change it up to be slab chiseled, it's going to go really, really high. I need to remove like a lot of scaffolding so that you guys can even see what I'm talking about. Wow, this is a lot of scaffolding. Let me get a little bit more of this down. There we go. At least it's all insurmountable stuff. Yeah, there you go. So these two connect up, and basically we're going to dome it and maybe put some different lighting sources up there. Maybe a chandelier of sorts. I kind of want a chandelier, but I know I will not be able to build one literally at all. I've tried a few in the past, a long time ago, have never gone back to doing chandeliers. Probably never will. They turn out to be a blob. This is a pretty good sizable area to mess with though. I have a lot of ideas for this. I've done a few sections domed now, and I don't know. It's looking a little bit strange in areas, especially because they're not all exactly the same kind of build. Like that one's got an extra slab, and that one doesn't. Actually, that might be a mistake on my part. No, that one doesn't have a slab. Okay, so maybe it should have a slab. It doesn't really matter. So I don't know about doming it. I'm going to mess around with a couple other little designs that I can do in there. Maybe crosses. I don't know. That could get really messy. I definitely need to play around with this a bit more. I have not had any luck deciding on anything, but I did set up a bit of a crazy chaos palette up there. We have white concrete, light gray concrete quartz, which is probably going to look the nicest, but that's way too expensive for this entire giant roof. We have dark gray concrete, and then we have our little contrast indicator blocks. Honestly, quartz is looking the best, but I just do not have 1,000 stacks of quartz. And that might not look the greatest across this entire ceiling. It might look good in these small areas, but yeah. Other than that, the white concrete might be good. Might try that in a bigger area, and the gray concrete is also probably the second best choice. Well, that is all of both concrete colors that I have. That's all the white that I have, and that's all the gray that I have. They have their pros, they have their cons. White's looking very flat. We might actually go for the gray, and yeah, that's honestly probably the one that I'm going to go for. I will tinker around a little bit more, get something that's a little bit more detailed, because it's a very flat color, and I think we can probably do better. Okay, we're spending a lot of time on the roof. I need to finally just decide on something. So what we're going to do is we are going to push it up, but we're also going to add little supports. So like a little slab and a little stair. And yeah, that'll be fine. We're going to just use stone up there because I'm way too indecisive. I actually do need your guys' feedback on this one. Normally I ask for it because I'm like, oh yeah, what do you guys think? But now I actually need it because I have no clue what to do, like at all. And there's so many different possibilities. It's really quite difficult to get something that works across everything though, because not all of these sections are the same size or the same like shape or anything. And this is probably the best thing that we can come up with. It's going to add a bit more shape and then a bit more depth. And yeah, I'm going to do this on a few more sections. The more I do this, the happier I get with it. At first, I wasn't too happy about the compromise of just using stone, but I'm making it look pretty decent, honestly. It's not amazing, of course, because nothing I build is amazing, but it is getting there. So I'm going to get a good bit more of this done, and then we'll move on to the floor. I'm not sure about this big middle section. I'm probably going to cut this in half going down the middle or something just to make it easier to work with. But other than that, it's going pretty well. The ceiling is now complete. I put in a little bit of lighting as well. And if I can remove some of this stuff, you guys can actually see what I just spent like an hour doing. Yeah, it's actually looking rather nice. It is plain in some areas because of the stone, but otherwise, it's looking pretty good. I'm going to remove this and then you guys can see it for real. The scaffolding is now taken away, and if my voice sounds weird, that's because it is very late. I am dedicated and determined to get my videos out and get them to you guys. Hope they don't feel rushed or anything, because they honestly aren't. I have all the time in the world. It's just my sleep gets cut. But hey, that's fine. I don't care. As you can see, the roof is actually pretty interesting. This is the only module right here that has any quartz in it. That's because that's like the main biggest one. Basically what I'm going for is these are like the main pillars that are supported by a single stone stair. Don't mind that. And then they go across, they meet up, that supports the entire roof. And then from there they have little arms and supports that hold up the rest of the ceiling. Now, two things. One, this took a very long time. And two, it is not perfect in any way, shape, or form. You can nitpick it, and please do. One thing I will say, before any of you say it, there is too much chiseled stone. It really distracts your eyes. If you focus on it, you can see just so much of it. But if you don't focus on any individual point, it looks pretty cool. Yeah, maybe some more water is in order, and we definitely need to do a little bit more over here. But that's actually all I'm going to do tonight. The video is going out tomorrow, so I'm going to do some more tomorrow, and hopefully it goes out on time. Anyway, catch you in the morning. And we are back. It is now the next morning, as you can probably guess. My voice is still a little bit croaky, but that is fine. So what I'm working on right now is the floor design. This is a design from Wells Knight. Very expensive on furnaces. I've already crafted them like 5 times. Anyway, as you can see, I did not finish this one over here, but this is going to look pretty good going all the way across. We're going to need to figure out something for lighting, but I don't think that'll be too much of an issue. We're also going to have fountains in that location there and somewhere in this location here for people who donate, because there are people who are supporters of the channel who are not subscribers or patrons. Twitch subscribers, that is. Anyway, I'm going to throw this up. I have about an hour left before I have to edit, render, and upload this video, so we're going to see how much we can get done. Okay, the floor is now finished up, and if we have 2 fountains, it's actually going to be too big. There's going to be like a 1 block gap in between the 2, so we're not going to do 2 fountains. We're just going to do 1 in the center, and this was actually suggested by you guys as well. I just thought maybe we could do 2, have some more room, have some more like surface area. I don't know what I'm saying. It's the morning still. So yeah, if we do 1 like this should give us plenty of, it should be plenty big. There we go. So that's going to be our fountain. We're going to do that out of quartz. I should have just done that to begin with. We're going to have the water be in the floor, and it should look pretty okay. So I think a little something like that would be the proper size. That'll leave a lot of floor space in here in case we ever want to do something else. Maybe pillars? I honestly don't know. That's actually not a bad idea, though. Having some pillars in the center of the room. Might have to come back to that later. As for the fountain, never really done one of these before, so I'm going to tinker around for a little bit. Bit of a progress update so far on the fountain. I expanded it, and I'm kind of looking at a few Google images of fountains, and there's some kind of okay ones, not really anything that great for the size that I need. This is pretty much all I got so far. We're going full quartz because YOLO, right? Huh. You know, that could actually work. Strange. I did not expect it to actually look like a complete fountain yet. I put some sea lanterns in it because we do need more light in this room. I also put the lighting down in here. But yeah, let's take a little bit of a closer look at this. It needs something. I'm thinking some chiseled quartz. I think I can make some of that right now, actually. And right here. Don't know where to put it, but chiseled quartz would probably look good in this. Let's just put it right here in the center. Boop and boop. Take another look at it, and you know what? That might actually be what we go with. That's about the best fountain I can probably do. My only complaint with it is that this center column is really thin. Yeah, it's just a single block there. And also the water looks a bit weird in here going backwards. That's a water source. Okay, strange. I don't know. I need to work on it. Okay, so there's two things that we could do with this. We can put slabs on the bottom half right here. That might do it. Or we can put slabs right here. And that might make it look a little bit better as well. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure. This is the first fountain I've ever built. And it's partially inspired by Google. So, yeah, I don't know. There's something off with it. Maybe if we got rid of these ones. No. Well, you know what? Here, let's try this. No. I'm very indecisive, as you can tell. This entire video has been me being indecisive. But yeah, I think we're going to go with this for now. I'm going to have to see what you guys say about it. But there's one more thing that we need to do in this episode. I broke the game. This chestplate has cursive binding on it. Oh, it's so broken. Okay, extreme shenanigans aside, we gotta put all of our heroes into the Hall of Heroes. So first up we have Fatums48, the first ever patron of mine. And next we have EagleFam, the biggest supporter of my channel. Thank you so much, EagleFam. And then next we have Naka, the second biggest supporter of my channel. The top three people, these people will always be in the top three. Next we have Rayaden0635. He's actually a brand new patron. Thank you for joining the hall, Rayaden. Very much appreciated. And let's see, can I just like place... Thank you. Okay, I don't want to place it that way. Jeez. Thanks there. Thank you. Okay, and now we need to put a torch in this as well. And put a sign up here. One thing I didn't really think about was how we're going to like name these guys. Basically, I've just been putting signs on the front here, which is fine. So let me get the rest of the people in here and then I'll show you. There we go. Every single person that we currently have is in the hall. 6 people. This is looking pretty awesome. I need to do a whole bunch more in-city rating. We're missing 3 pairs of boots for the top 3, and we're missing, you know, all this stuff for these 2 people. Anyway, we have Apex Viper M16. He is a Twitch subscriber, and we also have Random Guy on Wi-Fi, also a Twitch subscriber. And I put dates for when they joined us. I don't know. I think that's kind of cool. See how long they've been with us. Even if they stop being a Patreon or Twitch sub, they're still going to be in here. I'm not going to be like, oh, you left, I'm removing you. No, that's fine. I don't have dates for the Twitch subs because I actually can't find how to find that for some reason. I don't know. Twitch is strange sometimes. Anyway, that is absolutely going to do it for this episode. This is probably going to go out late. I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you're new. Comment something down below so you get something named after you in the next one. And thank you again for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I already said that. I don't care. And then there was silence.